Have you heard that old saying that life is like a box of chocolates? Well, it is so true because life will bring with it so many surprises, and you never know what you're going to get. It can bring with it unpredictability, where each moment, challenge, or opportunity can be different from the last, much like picking a random chocolate and not knowing its flavor. But even though life is unpredictable, your purpose acts as your guide, and we need those certain persons that provide us with that additional stability and confidence, especially in uncertain times. These individuals can be someone that helps us stay grounded, connected to what matters most, and cope with the challenges and obstacles of life. This person can be a mentor, a family member, a partner, a friend, or even a spiritual leader, someone who knows you deeply, believes in your potential, and helps you stay true to your purpose. What do we call this person and the meaning of their purpose to serve us? Well, that is what I will talk about in this episode. But truly, in the context of living with your purpose, this individual is someone who reminds you of your values, goals, and opportunities when you may lose sight of them. They provide you with a good perspective, encouragement, and sometimes that tough love needed to keep you moving forward. Welcome to Powerful Purpose, the podcast that's all about unlocking the full potential of your life where you can live with purpose and intention. I'm your host, Dr. Zonzie McLaurin, and I'm so excited to have you join us on this transformative journey. Here we believe that living purposefully means breaking free from limits and embracing a life where every choice, every action, and every moment is infused with meaning and intention. Whether you're an entrepreneur seeking to ignite passion in your business, a professional aiming to align your career with your values, or someone looking to inject more meaning into your personal life, well, you're in the right place, my friends. In each episode, we will dive into empowering conversations with visionaries, thought leaders, influencers, and everyday people who've broken through barriers to live lives full of purpose. We will explore the art of living a life that's truly aligned with your deepest values and passions, and delve into the transformative power of purpose in every facet of your life. We'll share those actionable strategies and inspiring stories to help you shatter your own limitations and pursue your passions with unbridled enthusiasm. So, if you're ready to discover how to live a life without limits, where purpose and intention guide every step, and break free from the mundane and start living each day with clarity and direction, here is where you need to be, my friends. Here on the Powerful Purpose podcast with me, Dr. Zonzie McLaurin, is where your extraordinary life begins, and you get the opportunities to unlock the secrets to the power within you to live a purpose-driven life. As I continue with part 3 of the VIPlayer series, those most valuable players that you need in your life, I want to say that I'm very thankful for your comments, your support, your questions, and interest in this series because it truly is important to me, and those players are important to have in your life so that you can thrive and unlock your potential to move forward in all that you're doing. And before I dive into this next important VI player, I want you to know that while it is easy to spot individuals that are toxic and who you need to immediately banish from your life, it can sometimes be more difficult to decide who the people are that you should invite into your life and keep them close. Remember that your key VI players are those in your truest inner circle, and they play a pivotal role in your successful journey. It is important that you assemble your personal and professional dream team accordingly. This team is there for your offense and your defense. And speaking of offense and defense, know that life should not be played from the defensive side of the fence. In defense, you are more reactive to what the opposing offensive player does. When you have those better defensive players, they have developed instincts that have them anticipate what comes at them. But nonetheless, they are not taking the first steps. No doubt, we all must play defense at times for any chance to be successful. Life requires us to react to sudden, unexpected interruptions. However, in life, we need to be moving forward on offense as opposed to defending the status quo. Our progress and growth are the results of being a great offensive player. Playing offense requires a lot of thinking, planning, strategizing, and plotting, proactively looking for those opportunities. It also requires being intentional. In an offensive mode, you feel more empowered, more engaged, more in control. Being defensive minded means that you're responding to those threats, but make sure when you do respond that you do it proactively. You're being an instinctive person when you are more proactive. In a defensive mode, you feel more stress. So, just a few questions for you while I'm on this subject. Are you proactive or reactive? Are you improving a process or putting out a fire? Are you looking for new things, rewards, or are you maintaining what you have? Are you creating new opportunities, customers, or clients, or are you focused on the competition? Are you playing to win, or are you playing not to lose? I really want you to think about those questions that I just asked. Is your life, your career, or business being played with an offense mindset or a defense mindset? Really think about that. So, that leads me to this next number 3 important VI player that you are going to need in your life. This is the committed listener, the anchor, your confidant, and your sounding board. And I like to call this player your co-pilot. This VI player is the individual that stays with you to hear you out when you need a strategic sounding board. They stay with you to hear you out when you need to be heard and listened to. This person makes you feel valued even when you are unsure whether or not your words matter. They do not talk over you or just nod and text through your conversation, but they really are listening actively to you. They really hear you. This could be your best work bud or a good networking colleague. The co-pilot is the colleague who can talk you through your projects, your contractual agreements with your partnerships, and help you with negotiations. This VI player advises you in navigating the various personalities in your life, your career, and in your business. They listen to you vent over lunch or coffee. This type of player is best when it's close to equally reciprocal. You are peers to each other. A truly great editor will draw the better out of your good work and call you out for your half-hearted attempts. You both are committed to supporting each other, collaborating with each other, and holding each other accountable. And when you have that co-pilot in your life, both the quality of your work and life engagement level improves. This person doesn't have to work in your respective industry. In fact, it could be a friend or a family member. While your champion supports you to achieve specific career goals, your co pilot and your anchor is a trusted confidant and a sounding board, as I said earlier. Know that we all are going to hit speed bumps and go through uncertainty in life. So we will need that co-pilot who can give us a psychological lift and help us see light through the cracks during challenging times. Your co-pilot has so many attributes to add to you, and they are very good at being that stability and that confidence that you need. Your anchor and your co-pilot can help you feel stable and confident in uncertain times. They're good at helping you make decisions, and they are consistent with who you are and what you believe. That anchor and that co-pilot can represent character traits like steadfastness, resilience, and strength. They also give you that hope that you need and can symbolize the calmness and composure that you need in those challenging times. They also give you that security that you need, which can symbolize the security in uncertain experiences, such as those sea voyages or those fate after death situations that may happen in your life. And also, your co-pilot and that anchor can be someone or something rather that gives you support when you truly, truly need it. Because this co-pilot and anchor is keeping your overall best interest in mind, they can be particularly insightful when it comes to setting priorities, achieving work-life balance, and not losing sight of your values. They stay with you to hear every detail and ask you the right questions. This VI player makes you feel valued in all times, even when you are unsure of what is going on. They are there walking through it with you. And finally, I want to share about this VI player is that they are sitting there with you in the co-pilot seat, helping you navigate through the rough times and helping you anchor your emotional intelligence to push yourself through them. They are the person that holds true to their character and reminds you to do the same for yourself. They truly hold themselves to high standards and represents the morals you want to uphold. This VI player reminds you to stay firm in your values, your worth, your honesty, your transparency, and your integrity, because it is easy to get caught up in the world around you, and sometimes you lose your way. So having this VI player who is of high character in your circle can be that North Star you need to find your way back to where you want to be. They are a beacon for how you want to live your life. This VI player needs no more details other than make sure you have or find a co-pilot and anchor that is seated there with you through the good and the not so good times. This player, number 3, is that muscle that you need in those offensive and defensive times. You can think about this player as the one person who is always around. They may not add somewhat that traditional value to your life, but they are the player on your dream team that you want to hang out with. You connect with them on a different level, and they are there constantly. These are the underrated players that are special. Make sure you respect and appreciate this VI player. Do not undervalue them because they see you, they hear you, and they value you. Again, I must say that I am very excited about this series, and you just found out who VIPlayer number 3 is, your co-pilot and anchor. And remember, you need a balance between the players on your dream team. Having too much or too little of one of these VIPlayers can create imbalance in your growth and in your experience of the journey to success. Well, I'll see you in part 4 of this series, and thank you for joining me. And don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, share, and comment. And a loving reminder to you, you have such a powerful purpose to live in this world, and I want you to be the best version of who you can be. So be very intentional in all that you are doing. Go out each day living in your purpose, on purpose, and never giving up your pen for anyone to write your story. It is your story to write. So write a new paragraph, a new page, or even a new chapter each day. Until next time, or in the next episode. And that wraps it up for today's episode of Powerful Purpose with me, Dr. Zonzie McLaurin. I hope you found this discussion on the third VIPlayer you need in your life both insightful and inspiring. Remember, whether it's a mentor, a cheerleader, a coach, a collaborator, or a confidant, these key relationships are vital in helping you live with your powerful purpose. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to subscribe, rate, comment, and leave a review. Your feedback helps me reach more listeners and continue to bring you valuable content. Do you have a story about key players in your life or tips on how to build these essential relationships? I truly love to hear from you, and I want to connect with you. So connect with me on all my social media outlets at Dr. Zonzie McLaurin, or you can visit my website at drzonziemclaurin.com. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we will dive into the next VIPlayer number 4. Until then, keep living with purpose, and remember that the right people in your life can make all the difference in the world. Take care.